It trips me out just sitting here thinking about it. I'm on the road right now. Just wanted to check in, chime in, see how y'all doing. But I'm just also thinking about how close we were to World War fucking 3. Well, I still think we're still close to World War fucking 3. Okay, even though Israel and Iran just had a big old ceasefire, we have Taco Boy taking credit, and it wasn't him. I think both sides realize that, hey, you know, we just did some major damage to each other. Do you realize how fucked up our countries would be if we just went all out right now? I mean, they hit Israel hit one of their, you know, the nuclear facilities. I saw a picture of it, a little small clip video, and the destruction that I seen, man. And that's from just destroying one of their facilities. Lightning shot out of that damn mound, stood there in the sky for a little bit, you know, illuminated, and it didn't go. And they timed it. It stayed there for about 15 seconds. Now, if there's nuclear radiation falling out all over the place, which I'm not sure, I'm still trying to find out news about it. It kind of went dark. It's quiet, you know, quiet as kept. The shit as hell about that, but I don't know, man. It's just so many close calls lately, and I'm so sorry. I apologize. This is Big Daddy coming at you for Big Daddy Forever podcast. I hope everyone's doing well. And in a couple of weeks since I've talked to y'all last, man, we've had some shit, haven't we? Man, Iran, Israel. Okay, they were just, man, they were ready. They were ready, and then Taco Boy. Yeah, Taco Boy. That's what I'm calling his ass from now on. Trump always chickens out. That's right. Taco Boy. No, yo quiero Taco Bell. Just Taco Boy. And then the one that cracks me up the most, well, I've been hearing a lot lately, black fatigue. I'm still hearing that shit, man. I'm still hearing that from a lot of people. I have black fatigue. Philip, I have black fatigue. Well, okay, well, if you have black fatigue, get the fuck away from me. I have punk ass fatigue. I'm tired of punk asses talking all this shit to me, thinking I'm supposed to be cool with it. Well, I can talk with you about it. No, you can't. Okay, no, you can't. I have boundaries now. There's certain things I'm not allowing to my life, not allowing to, you know, people just talk shit about and think that I'm supposed to be okay with. Man, fuck that. Fuck you. I'm not doing it no more. There's just a lot that's been going on, folks, and I really hope that y'all are staying healthy and wealthy, not only in your money and from your jobs and stuff like that, wealthy in your mindset, in your heart, in your soul. I really hope y'all out there doing the damn thing and just having fun and just being you. Feel me? Just be you and have a good ass damn time. Some of us, like me, we're getting up in age. We got more years behind us than we do ahead of us. Me, I'm at the point right now where it's like I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna stress about shit that I have no control over. No control over. I can't control what goes on overseas. And me getting on my soapbox on any kind of social media, what is that gonna do? Nothing. Is it going to stop the war? No. Is it going to make people change their damn minds about what I feel and how I got to say it? Hell no. Is it going to change anything overnight? Does anyone who says anything online, okay, do any of y'all have a magic wand that will change everything because it's my words or it's my opinion? Fuck your opinion. Nobody care about your goddamn opinion. Your opinion is just like an asshole. Everyone has one. And no one fucking cares except for you. Shove your opinion up your ass, boy. What I'm worried about nowadays is people treating each other with kindness. And that's going away kind of quick, man. A lot of folks, me, where I work at, I'm a massage therapist, as you all know. Am I a good one? I don't know. A lot of my clients, they have no complaints except for a few. Can you go just a little bit deeper? Look, I'm already pushing my damn elbow through your chest. How much more do you need? Child, damn. They've been making me mad with that shit. I'm like, man, look, I'm not trying to hurt my damn self on your ass. Well, I really need to feel this. Now, technically I can't tell them. Well, I can tell them. I can tell them no. But what I need to quit doing is telling them, look, if you're just trying to feel something, then if you're just trying to feel something, you don't need a massage. You need to go talk to somebody. Because at this point in time, like, if you're just trying to feel something, you ain't gonna cost me my damn license so you can feel something. Yes, folks, you know what? This is gonna be one of the most random ass podcasts. I'm just catching up. So let's catch up. This is drive time. Drive time, what do we usually do? We catch up with each other, right? So hell yeah, this is a drive time. I actually had a whole thing format what I was gonna do, but you know what though? Nah, that's out the box already. Shit. Marvel Comics. Let's talk about Marvel Comics for a minute. A lot of my friends who are starting to get into comics, they keep asking me, where do I start? Hell, I'm like, y'all, I don't know where to start anymore. Marvel Comics has gone so far off their trajectory about what they want to do, or they could be right on time. I try to keep up with some of the Marvel Comics nowadays, even DC, and I don't even know where to start anymore. They have started, stopped so many damn times. Except for DC. DC had a plan. They had their new 52, and they went for several years with that bad boy, which I actually started to grow to like the new 52, and I wish they would have kept it just a little bit longer. I like some of the storylines they were doing up in that bad boy, but then all of a sudden it's like, no, we got to go back to the regular, real time, like the prime Earth that everyone was used to. But I like how they made it, you know, as them saying, no, we found out what happened with the whole dark new 52, why it was so damn evil. And I'm not going to give it away because I personally thought it was cool. You can go to any comic book store, you can look online and Google it and see where the divergence happened, and I still feel that was pretty goddamn cool. I still go back and I look at it once in a while, but like, so that's what happened. All right. Marvel was trying to compete with DC during that time with the new 52, and they kept stopping and restarting. Right now, with the Avengers, I think they're on volume 6. If they would have just kept going with the regular volume, they would have still been on volume 1, issue like 1,100 something. But like I said, they kept stopping, restarting. A lot of the stuff right now, what they're doing, and I really feel right now what has people interested is the Doom storyline. Doom basically became Sorcerer Supreme, and he's changing some shit. I really feel they could go just a little bit more deeper, and I think the storyline is going to progress that way about what he can and cannot do, and where his fuck ups are happening right now, and what he's trying to do to correct it, but it's already kind of too late. Folks, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good ride, but I don't want to pick up 1,001 damn side issues to figure out what the hell's happening, or to keep up with the storyline. Man, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of sucks. That's why, with comic book wise nowadays, I stick with Image, IDW, and Dynamite. They're more. They have a few mainstream titles, meaning like they have some movie titles that they're doing. One of them is they got G.I. Joe, they got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The stuff that they're doing with the Turtles is fucking badass. The Last Ronin storyline that's still continuing. Man, it's very, very cool shit, and I love it. Right now, it just seems like they're just having fun with it. It seems like they're having fun with that whole storyline. They're just trying to show that whole timeline about what happened with the Turtles and who survived and who did it. Yeah, that is a spoiler, folks. That is a spoiler for your ass. But you know what though? It's a good comic book. It's worth spoiling it a little bit. G.I. Joe is back in the mix, but the way they're doing is called the Energon universe right now. G.I. Joe, they combine G.I. Joe and Transformers, which kind of, I think that storyline emerged from the last Transformers movie, where if you stayed all the way until the end, if you like Transformers like me, you watched it all the way to the end, and you saw an agent give one of the Joes a card. No, it was one of the Joes, yeah, who gave someone a card, and it was, kind of leading into G.I. Joe, but they also found out that, hey, there's these big ass robots with this cool ass energy source, and Cobra is making weapons out of this damn energy source. So everything is kind of leading in to this comic book, or it's leading from the comic book. It's pretty cool, folks. It's part of the whole, I call it the Hasbro universe, because Hasbro, create the damn toys. So it's very cool. It's very fun shit. If you like horror comic books, man, y'all seriously have to check out Something is Killing the Kids. Something is killing the children. Sorry, Something is Killing the Children. And you talk about nightmares come to life, literally. It involves, the Order of St. George. It involves some magic. It involves a lot of, monsters, some fairy tale shit that, some urban legends, some urban myths as well. Yes, there's a difference between urban legends and urban myths. It's just some cool shit. Comic books, the whole indie comic book scene is really, really heating up. And then my favorite comic book, Lazarus, is heading into its final season. Lazarus, I've talked about before. It's a book from Greg Rucka, and basically he asked the question one day: what would happen if the richest families in the world ruled the world? What if the top richest families ruled the world? So he went into some research of this about during that time when he was creating the book. He would write little footnotes at the end of each book, or every other book, saying, okay, yeah, when I first, here's an interesting tidbit. When he first started researching the book, the whole storyline, he did a research on the top richest, how many families had the top worth in the world. When he started, it was like 121. By the time he got to issue 5, it was 82. By the time he wrapped up the first season, it dwindled down to 54. And I've been Googling that myself. I said, how many families in the world hold the top wealth? And it gave me some earlier statistics. Yes, there was 120, maybe more. Right now, I think as of 2025, there's 38. Yeah, there's 38. They're either, they don't say how, but here's my speculation. I think there's some infighting. I think they're absorbing other families. I think they're absorbing their wealth into theirs. And of course, it gives you a list of the top families. One of them was very surprising to me. I want y'all to go do your research. Google top 10 families with the most wealth in the world. One of them really surprised the hell out of me. And no, one of them is not the Waltons, the owners of Walmart. One of them's not. They're not one of them. You will be very surprised if you decide to Google it, who is like in the top 10. I'm like, oh, okay. Nice. One of the biggest things I've also been checking out on, and some of you have seen my Instagram stories and stuff like that, Burkina Faso, country in Africa, and I've talked about it before. They have completely paid off all debt. All gold mines now are theirs. They mine for themselves, and they are closing off. They're closing off from the world. If you're not from the African nation, they don't want nothing to do with you. The only countries they want something to do with right now is Russia, who is showing them how to make some kind of liquid gas, just to help out with, to show, for heating and cooling and stuff like that. Because in Russia, I've studied Russia. They get some temperature drops. Hot damn! I thought Flagstaff got cold during the winter time. Our winter is their summer. No joke, folks. Our winter here in Flagstaff is their goddamn summer. I'm like, okay, so I will never ever bitch again about a 10 degrees morning or afternoon. Once they get below like 10 degrees, sometimes they'll stay like that all damn day. I'm like, you know what? No wonder you Russians are tough. Y'all angry, it seems like sometimes, but y'all some fucking tough ass people, man. Much respect. Much respect. Shit. The other one, Burkina Faso, the other country that they're dealing with right now is North Korea. Excuse me for my sniffles, y'all. Just right now, just so much damn pollen in the air, and I'm trying to be cool about it. I'm trying not to sniff and everything, but I'm sorry, can't help it. I'll edit it out later. North Korea is sending a security detail to help out with Burkina Faso, with President Traore, because there has been, since the last podcast I did with y'all, as of up to that point, there were about 22 assassination attempts on his life. That has increased a lot. So North Korea is sending some of their security detail to help him out, and they don't want nothing in return. They want him to win. They seriously want him to win, and they're like, no, we know how it feels. We know what it's like to be public enemy number one. We know what it feels like for the world want to get you and shit like that. So hell, we're gonna help you guys out. No, shout out to North Korea for doing that. Shout out to Taco Boy for trying to attempt to bully President Traore, saying, because he held a council recently. He said he summoned a lot of Africa's leaders to the White House, and the only one who didn't show up was President Traore. And when he talked to Taco Boy on the phone, he told him flat out, he goes, for one, you don't summon me. I am a president. You don't summon a fellow president. You ask them, you cordially invite them. Okay, you say, hey, I'm holding the summit. Would you like to participate or come? Second, don't you ever attempt to summon me again. And he has cut off America. And he's President Traore even said too, when America gets a new president, we will talk again. In the meantime, he don't want shit to do with Trump. Dude, you know how we feel now. No, there's a lot of people who love his punk ass, but now you know how many of us feel. We don't want shit to do with his dumb ass. That boy, he can barely count to 10. Don't want nothing to do with his ass. But there's but to each his own. Some people say, some people love him, some people hate him. More power to him. More power to him. Me, like I said, I don't care for his ass. I'm sure he does some good. I'm sure he does. But I also respect him for what he's done. I respect him for exposing people to their truths about how they really feel about a lot of things. And I respect him for that, because now I'm seeing a lot of quote unquote, and I'm doing the air quotes, friends who they're like, you know what? I'm glad he's in. We needed this and blah, blah, blah. We needed to get the immigrants out of here. And we needed to get the immigrants here and there and stuff like that. Sure, we did. And I love how they keep saying, the violent immigrants. I'm sorry. I know more violent people. I know more rapists. I know more of all this shit. People, badass people, more criminal people in America than I do immigrants who they say claim to do any of this shit. Not even bullshit with y'all. I've known people who I went to school with, who I knew outside of school, who have done some dumb shit, have been violent, have kidnapped, have raped, have stolen people. Like, I'm not kidding. They've hijacked, they've jacked people, they've stolen people, and they've done different damn fucked up things to them. I have not met one immigrant who does that. Not one. And if they have, they were quiet as kept as fuck about it. But I've yet to meet one. I'm not even kidding. I have yet to say, Oh, I know this motherfucker right here. He did this. He did this. He raped this girl. He did child trafficking right here. He did this. He sold drugs. They brought drugs over here. No, everyone I've known who has dealt with drugs, have muled drugs, who have muled people, all that stuff, have been Americans. But did he play on that? He sure the fuck did. Have there been some immigrants that they caught who killed and raped people shit here in America? Yeah, they have. But they switched that narrative. They blocked out the Americans who do that shit. Now they're putting all the blame on the immigrants, and he has preyed upon their ass. And now they're talking about black fatigue, Mexican fatigue. Get them out of here. Get those dirty spigs out of here. Even people I know, they say it, and they've come to me. Philip, I'm so glad he's doing immigration reform. I'm just so glad. How does that make you feel? Well, I'm not telling. We'll just put it this way. ICE is just going around their racially profiling. Anyone who looks like me, my skin color, they're having a field day. You, on the other hand, with your pasty ass, you have no worries. Okay? You have none. It's okay as long as it doesn't jump the fence. And I've talked about this before on different podcasts, and me and some people have had some heated ass discussions. I don't call them arguments, because if people want to argue, fuck it, you win. I got time to argue with you. If you want to sit down and have a talk like an adult, then hell, let's do it. Let's talk. We can talk all day, but you will not change my mind, because you have your stances. I have mine. You will not change my mind. The only thing I want to know is, do you understand? Can we walk away from this discussion as long as you understand where I'm coming from, and if I can understand where you're coming from without either one of us trying to change the other's mind? Hey, good talk. If not, fuck you. don't sit there and try to change. Don't because yeah, I'll change if I want to. There's certain things I'll change, and there's certain things I want. But let's talk about the immigration thing. ICE. People keep saying ICE is in Flagstaff. ICE is in Arizona. Right now, Flag PD told ICE. This is a while back. They told ICE, you will not come to Flagstaff without announcing that you're here. You have to tell us you're here. Apparently, they said yes. This past weekend, there was a parade downtown, and everyone kept saying, yo, there's ICE. ICE is here, man. They were in plain clothes. They were doing this. They were doing that. I don't know. I don't know. Because if they were here, and Flagstaff still has a pretty big Mexican population, and there's a lot of natives here who look Mexican, you would think that they would start acting out, start trying to snatch people up, or maybe they were here on reconnaissance. All I know, me and some of my fam made a pact. If they come up here trying to snatch people, we fight. We are fucking fighting. Touch me and try to take me away and stuff like that, knowing good and damn well I'm an American citizen, born and raised here and stuff like that. If you can't, let's put it this way, folks. I'm all for them doing their job. Do it across the board. If you're gonna fucking racial profile, do it across the board. You take a Mexican, you take a white boy. You take a native by mistake. You take a white boy or white girl by mistake. It's only fucking fair. I'm sick of this shit of people saying, well, they're just doing their job. Yeah, because you have nothing to worry about. White folks, I'm sorry, you have nothing to worry about. Damn, it sucks. To all my friends who just don't get it. It sucks always trying to walk, looking over your damn shoulder to see if someone's going to try to come up and snatch your ass or something like that and try to shove you in the car saying you're illegal. Man, fuck that. The day that happens is the day I probably die. I'm not going to lie. Because they going to have a hell of a time. Especially if they touch my mom, my brother, or anyone else in my family here in town. Woo-wee. You guys, how did Philip die? He fought ICE. And I promise you I'm taking one with me. I promise you I am taking one of them motherfuckers with me. Because that's bullshit. If you really think them doing their job is just you guys laughing and saying, ha ha, yeah, they're getting your asses out, ha ha ha. No, fuck you. Do you tell that to all your friends who are of color? Do you think it's funny to them? Do you think that they don't think that we see you, we watch you, we listen, and we hear, we see how y'all act. Okay, when it comes to this subject, it sucks. We want to know that y'all have our damn back. That's why I pissed on people off the other day. In Instagram, I did a question. Someone asked me a question. I know I always do ask me a question. Someone asked me, if ICE was to try to snatch you up, is there anyone in your any one of your friends who would sit there and protect you? I can only think of one brother. He's a brother from another mother. He's not like my brother. He is my brother. Me and this dude have fought side to side. We've helped each other out. We have shed tears. We've all that stuff. We've cried. We've laughed. When his mom's passed away, my family hooked him up with food and all that stuff. When my family passed away, he was right there. He was, man, there's nothing I can really do. I can just be here with you. I said, thank you. You are doing more than any of my lifelong friends that I know. They're not even here, but you are. Whenever he told me, and I told him too, whenever you need me, I don't give a fuck where I'm at, what I'm doing, I will be right there. My brother's name is Jesse. He knows who he is. I pissed off a whole bunch of people saying, I would. No, the fuck you wouldn't. Shut up. You're just posturing now. Shut up. You would not do it. If a motherfucker come up and snatch me, you're gonna stand right there and let them take me. You ain't gonna do shit. Brother Jesse, oh boy, Jesse probably swing on the ass before I would. He'd probably connect him with a 2-piece combo, dry ass biscuit, everything. He'd get them. He would get them before I would, which would be the only thing that pissed me off, because he'd smack their asses up before I got a chance to do it. And I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm supposed to hit him first. Let me get my 2-piece dry biscuit combo in on their ass, and then after that, you can have a few. And then he'd probably laugh and finish kicking the person's ass, and we'd turn around and be sitting in some paddy wagon somewhere, laughing our asses off. Oh, that was a good one, huh? That was like an old Fiddlesticks days. Yes, sir, it was like good old Fiddlesticks days. Oh man. So I can probably already guess what's going to happen with this podcast. I know who listens, only because their attitude has changed around me. The way they used to laugh and talk around me, the way they used to interact with me. I can tell they listen to the podcast because I've talked about certain subjects and certain things, and I've seen and I felt the change. That's fine. I'm not supposed to be quiet about this shit. This is my podcast. Okay? If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like hearing any of this shit, then please don't listen. I hate saying it like that, but no, it's just that damn simple. Don't fucking listen. Because I'm not going to change my mouth for no damn body. I've been quiet for too long. Growing up, half black, half Mexican, they always told you, no, be quiet. Kids should be seen, not heard. I was told that a lot. Or if we spoke up, bam, I got a slap. Bam, got a spank. Bam, got a punch. Something. Goddamn belt would come out, or the damn chocolate would come out, we'd get hit. It's like, what? Damn, what are we supposed to do then? Just shut up and just not say nothing and just be good little fuckers, and and people come and say, oh, they're so well behaved. Yeah, because we don't want to get hit. Fuck. But there's something that changes when you grow up. Those same people who used to hit you before, when you start standing up for yourself, when you tell them, go ahead and hit me again and see what the fuck happens. That's a whole different damn ball game. That's a whole different ball game. All my cousins and shit like that I grew up with, little nigger this, little nigger that. Yeah, I heard that word a lot. I heard it so damn much, I thought that was my goddamn name after a while. Boy, I dare them to say that shit now. I love them, but I love me more. Well, fuck them up. Okay, I'm gonna lie. There's certain things when you grow up. There's certain things you have to put up with no more. And I wouldn't choose violence either. I just say that I'd put my foot in the ass. But deep down, folks, if you have family coming at you like that, walk away, leave them alone. Cut your energy means everything to you. Cut them off. You don't have to put up with that bullshit. You don't have to sit there and wonder, okay, are you on my side? Are you against me? I had enough of that shit with a lot of my friends growing up. You're if you have a drop of black blood in you, you're black. Or you're gonna act like a pinche mayate today. Oh, okay, just go ahead. Fuck. But now that I've chosen me, now that I know what I'm capable of, what I'm built like, too black for the Mexicans, I said before, too black for the Mexicans, too Mexican for the blacks. I'm just right for me, and I love it. Fuck them all. And I will honestly say this. A lot of my white friends growing up from junior high and high school really never heard that word come out their mouth. There was maybe one, there's about three of them. They're fucking ignorant. It still comes out their mouth, and I'm still waiting for someone to beat their fucking ass. I am just waiting. One of these days they're gonna say it, and they're gonna pounce on their fucking ass, and they're gonna get their ass drugged through the dirt. They're gonna see what niggers can do. I don't care. Y'all can get mad about that word all you want to, but one of these days they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. I care about them. I don't love them no more, because I got tired of hearing that shit. I care about them. I care what happens to them, but I don't love them no more. You gotta be careful, because there's some people out there who don't play that shit. That goes for my Mexicans and my black folks too. You guys have all them damn words, and them little nasty ass racial words come out your mouths. Somebody gonna show you up. Mark my words. I mean, I've seen it happen before. Boy, have I seen it happen before. It's about the most hilarious shit. And I think that's why a lot of my black and Mexican friends don't fuck with me no more, because those are the same ones who got their asses handed to them by a black or a Mexican. They were talking all that racial shit, and they got their asses handed to them because they were talking that mess, and they got shown what the other side can do. And they're like, why don't you help me? No. Remember, no, you can handle business. It's like when someone says, I'm gonna kick their ass. What are they supposed to do? Stand there and just let you do it? Hell nah. These folks fought back. Okay, one of the funniest things I ever remember, one of my homegirls, she's a white girl, real quiet, very sweet. Not gonna mention her name. She listens to the podcast, but she knows who she is. Hi, baby. Me and her have talked about this before. Little. She got. I call little hands, because little hands got some hands. I never knew she had hands. Black girls, Mexican girls always fucked with her. Native girls, they always fucked with her, and she wouldn't say nothing. And one day, me and her were hanging out, and some girls just out of nowhere just started fucking with her for no damn reason. I mean, I can understand why. She's fucking gorgeous, and she, even in our age right now, 53. I'm 53. She's 54. Sorry, I had to swallow. She still remains the sweetheart that I know, and she's grown up. She don't take no shit anymore. These girls kept fucking with her. White bitch, you ain't shit, blah blah blah. Over here taking our man. I'm like, first of all, I ain't your fucking man. How in the hell am I your man? Why? Because I'm brown? Fuck, you ain't shit. You ain't paying my rent. Fuck you. Damn it. And one of them threw some ice at her. And people have thrown shit at her before. Girls, black girls, Mexicans, all girls of color have fucked with her, and she just kind of sat there and she said, "No, I go to say something. No, it's okay. Just don't." That day, they just caught her on a bad day. Threw some ice. She looked at the one girl. She goes, "All right, right now, me and you." She goes, "These other bitches want to jump in." She goes, "That's fine." And I was like, "Whoa, who's this?" Like, who's this? She kicked that damn girl's ass. And I had no clue either. My girl was a boxer. Low hands. I'm still surprised to this day. You're a goddamn full-fledged boxer. That's why you never, ever, ever fought, because you knew what you could do. That day when I saw what you could do, I know exactly that at that moment how you felt. I was trained in boxing, different martial arts and stuff like that over the years, and they all told me the same thing. Philip, you're too damn angry. Don't you ever use this. If we hear that you use this, I don't give a damn how old you are. I'll kick your ass. Now I'm like, come on then, shit. Can't sit here and teach me something how to defend myself, and these people here talking all kinds of shit and trying to put their hands on me. What am I supposed to do? To keep walking away? Fuck no. Low hands had enough. She beat that girl. She beat that girl around 3 tables. Our table, the table that they were sitting at, and then there was a table where some other folks were sitting at. She let that girl hit her twice. She goes, come on, hit me twice. Show me exactly what you got. She bap, and she took it. She goes, She kicked her damn ass. She threw fists, she threw elbows. Yeah, she did the old style dirty boxing when you punch, elbow, punch, elbow, uppercut, all that shit. She was on her ass. When she was done, she looked at the other 2 girls. She goes, are you ready? One girl's like, no, I'm good. Other girl, she didn't say nothing. She was debating. She was like, oh, goddamn, I really think I can take her. And Lil Hand stood there just like, okay, if you're ready, your friend says she's good. What do you say? Nothing. She just went over there, picked her friend up, didn't say shit. She was sitting there glaring at her the whole time, and Lil Hands was just like, okay, so don't fuck with me again. Got her, took her to the restroom, cleaned her hands up, and then she had a good cry. She had this long bawl ass cry. She said, I am so sorry you had to see that. I'm like, I'm not. I'm kind of fucking turned on right now. Shit. Girl, I'm a fighter myself. Okay? I'm a fighter myself. And fighters, whenever they see some of the opposite sex, for some damn reason, when we see some of the opposite sex get in a fight, or they show that they're capable of taking care of themselves, and we see that shit in action, whether they win or lose, that is the biggest. I don't know why. Well, maybe it's just me. It's the biggest fucking turn on. So I ain't gonna lie. I sat there and she wanted me to hug her for a little while and let her know everything was all right. Cause she really did fuck that girl up, y'all. She fucked her up. Big old knot on her eye and busted up her damn lip, her nose, everything, man. That girl was just shit. I felt bad for the other girl for a little bit, and I was like, nah. She shouldn't have been starting shit. Now look at her. Looking like prune face and clay face and looked like she had the ass face all at once. Boy. Little Hands. That's why me and you are still close and still tight to this fucking day. You showed me what you was about. And like I said, I could understand why all these years you never did anything, because you knew what you could do to somebody. You know how to destroy people. And it's fucked up, because when you learn self-defense or any kind of fighting style, and when you have to use it, or if you feel like you have to use it, you get scared. You're like, how much can I tame this? I know what I can do to this motherfucker. It's almost like a confidence. It's like, I know what I can do, but can I stop? You had self-control. You had a good amount of self-control, and shout out to you. I know it's been years since that happened. I know we still laugh about it every now and then. We do see that girl every time when we hang out. We still see that girl. Well, she ain't a girl no more. She's a woman, and she just kind of just nods at you. How you doing? And you nod back. Hey, how you doing? You know, there's no malice in your voice. There's no anger. There's just like, hey, you know what? We've had our moment. What's done is done. But I think she knows that if she fucked with you again, even though it's been, like I said, decades since that shit has happened, she knows. She knows. Boy, I will say, I'm gonna put you. But no one doesn't even know who in the hell you are. Yeah, we did have some good old bomby bomb that night, huh? I mean, we were both feeling the moment. We were just like, hey, I need to work off some shit. I know you do. Do you want to go for a walk? I'll leave it at that, folks. I love you. I'm wrapping up this drive time before I get myself in trouble because she gonna kick my ass. And I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing this shit by now too. But all I gotta say, folks, is be cool with each other. Be nice. Be calm. Or you don't have to. You can find out the hard way, like homegirl did. Someone always has your number. You are not that fucking tough. You may know all the training in the world. You may know how to protect yourself. You may know how, I'll scrap, I'll fight. But it's like me and brother Jesse always say, there's someone out there who has our number. We just haven't met them yet. And I have a feeling the day it happens, hot damn, we'll probably get our damn asses kicked, because me and Jesse used to do some damage to people back in the day. He was really one of the only ones back then when trouble started. He would have my damn back like all the damn way, like no ifs, ands, or buts. Because he has my back. He had my back in the way that I can't say honestly about any of my friends now. He is truly my brother, my ride or die. We would die for each other, but we would rather live for each other and keep up with the stories and keep up with, with the promise. We're gonna sit on one of our back porches, shooting squirrels, shooting groundhogs, something. We gonna sit there and laugh and bing, just shoot shit. We'll hear the ricochet, bing, bing. And then after that, he said, yeah, after that day happens, man, he goes, we're just gonna ride off into the sunset. And I said, I know, bro, I know. When that day happens, I ain't gonna give a shit anymore. We'll just go off, have fun. He knows how he wants his to end. I know how I want mine to end. And I just hope that we live long enough to have our happy endings. Jesse, I know you listen to this, bro. Don't get all teary-eyed on me and shit like that and get to crying. I heard what you said, fucker. You're supposed to make me cry. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because you're a big ass softy just like me. You love hard. You can't help it. When it comes to your loved ones, your heart's on your damn sleeve. And it's just what we do. It's who we are, because of all the shit that we've seen, all the shit we've gone through, all the shit we've experienced. There's nothing wrong, brother. I keep telling you this. Nothing wrong with having your heart on your sleeve. It doesn't dull your edge. It gives us one. It really, really does. And we could either stare death in the face and hoping for that we pass away protecting the loved one, something to live for. That's always better, brother. Always better. Folks, I'm out if I get too damn sentimental. I love you all. I'm gonna pull up in this gas station and fill up the gas, because I'm not gonna have sparks shoot at me again. I'll talk about that another time. I almost blew up the goddamn gas station, folks. Oh my god, I will tell you about that next one. You're gonna be like, fucking Philip. That's all I can hear right now in the comments. Fucking Philip. Oh my god. Yes, me, folks. I love you all. Have a good night, and we will talk to you soon. And as always, mwah! Peace.